Hello and welcome to Enchanted Babes, the show with D&D under the sea. I am NerdKicks, your aquatic DM, and I'm joined as always by my players, Ashta, Alex, and Sun. Welcome to Enchanted Babes, and why don't we go ahead and start off with our recap.
Kale, we met a group of Deepmer who had a camp set up, and they knew about the pod, and they recognized me, which was terrifying at first, but they're on our side. They're, to put it lightly, no friend of the pod either. We stayed and we camped with them, and one of them, Kellen, made a fantastic dinner and breakfast. Although dinner was octopus and fish, and obviously, I didn't eat the octopus, but the flavor reminded me of that one shop that was a few minutes from the orphanage, the one we go to when we had more donations than usual. It would worry. But we did get to Genbohr, um, and but I don't know how quickly we'll get to you. We managed to get through the gate without an issue, mostly because Elomi worked some makeup magic on us, and we were disguised enough to not be recognized immediately. Um, and that was good because we were recognized really quickly in the Trident Crossroads. Elomi even managed to dye their hair, and now they match Leo. Um, I'm the odd one out, but I think I'm okay with that. The inn we're at is nice. Possibly the nicest room I've stayed in. It's busy here and loud, but that's making it easy to blend in. Um, but I need to be a little more quiet about my hatred of the pod. Someone overheard me telling Leo about how they aren't exactly the nicest organization, and I almost got into a bar fight, but we didn't, so we're good. Um, in the morning, I think we're gonna go find Fred's associate at the Temple of Galathea. Hopefully, whoever it is we're looking for will have some information on how to get you out of prison. I'm trying.
And we're back. So right now, Elomi is upstairs lounging in the fancy room of the snail shell. And Thauma and Leo are downstairs in the bar and have just had a rather unpleasant run-in with a stranger. And
Oh yeah.
yeah. So what would you like to do?
Did Toma and I finish up our conversation, or?
The last thing that happened was the stranger walked away and Thauma said, suck a dolphin dick, you pious porpoise fuckers. And that's right. Where we ended.
Yeah.
And I believe that you picked up some buzz about how there's some missing persons, and you had the idea that because they're fanning out the search, they're going to be thinner on security in the capital.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, as the evening kind of wears on, it gets a little less crowded and busy in the bar. People are sort of one by one slipping either up to a room or out to their homes. Yeah.
I guess we're still downstairs drinking, and Thelma definitely downed the rest of their drink after their verbose.
And in contrast to the bar at in the city, the town where we started, which I named, and the name is escaping me.
Festalon,
thank you. In contrast to that, where Winifred would keep your drinks like fully stocked and would come around, you have to go to the bar yourself to get more drinks at this place. It's a little busier and less like customer focused as maybe Winifred's establishment.
I would like to teach Seb how to play beer pong.
All right. What are you using?
They don't have cups, do they?
They
alright.
have bowls.
Okay, so it's instead of like, a little ping pong ball, it's just the little globes of beer and bouncing them off the table and getting them to land in the bowls.
Actual beer pong. All right.
Yes.
Instead of a ping pong ball.
Fascinating.
Roll an animal handling check.
That is a natural 20 for a total of 26.
Dude.
Beautiful. Yeah, by the end of the night, you are full on playing beer pong with Seb. Real quick, okay, is it you against Seb? Is it Seb? Who's playing whom? Are there teams?
Probably me against Seb.
Probably you against Seb. Okay.
I'm okay if he beats me occasionally. That's fine.
I'm gonna make up D&D beer pong on the spot. Here we go. Okay. So, I would like Leo to roll a dexterity check.
Okay. Total of 20.
A total of 20. Okay, and now let's see. Roll a D. How many cups are in beer pong? 8. Roll a D8.
That is a 2.
A 2. All right, Seb. So Alex or Elomi, roll a dexterity check.
Okay. $16.
16. Now roll a D8.
D8. 7.
I just came up with a bunch of ways we could totally make actual rules for beer pong, but hold on, I'm just gonna. Here's what we're gonna do: a dexterity check, and then if it's over a 15, you get to roll the d8 for one of the cups. If you roll a number you've already rolled, then that cup's already out, so it doesn't mark. So Leo has knocked out cup number 2. Seb has knocked out cup number 7. Leo, go ahead and roll dexterity.
Oh, good stuff, little nipper. You're getting it right away.
I'm gonna take out a piece of wire while this is happening and just send a message to Elomi. Leo is teaching your crab drinking games. He's doing pretty good at it.
That dexterity check was terrible. That is a total of 9.
Okay, you do not get to roll for a cup.
I'm crying.
It goes wide,
Seb.
it lands on the floor, and I'm like,
That's an 11, so Seb
Nope.
also doesn't make it.
I also, so we're not going to implement this because I don't, like, we're not going to, but you could what you would need to do is as you eliminate more cups, the AC, like the number to hit the cups would need to get higher because there's fewer cups to hit.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to do 2 more. So Leo, go ahead and roll your dexterity.
I'm gonna like blow on the beer globe and go, by Daya, let her fly. I'm gonna bounce it. That is only a 13 though.
Nope, you're going to go ahead and miss. All right, Seb.
Come on, Sebby boy.
That was a natural 20.
Oh, roll that d8 twice.
Oh, shell yeah.
Oh man.
1 and 3.
So the Seb throws the, he in his little claw, he kind of has to scoop it so he doesn't pierce it. He swings his claw with the little, bubble of beer in it, and the claw actually slices it, and it splits in 2, and it plops in 2 different bowls.
That was wicked
Leo,
cool.
Last turn for Leo.
I'm gonna get bitten by a crab. That is an 8. I'm rolling balls.
All right, Seb, your last turn.
I'm gonna put it down to the fact that I've had a few too many.
Absolutely, that's what's going on here.
18.
All right, go ahead and roll that d8.
5.
5. So at the end of this game, Leo has only managed to eliminate 1 of the bowls on Seb's side of the table, and Seb has managed to eliminate 4. We don't have full-fledged rules, but that's pretty close enough.
I'm gonna pat him on the back of the shell and
Seb
go.
makes his...
And go. Looks like the student has overtaken the teacher. Well done, little buddy.
As Seb makes his final shot and is doing a little like victory scuttle on the table,
Victory scuttle?
The bartender comes around and just looks at all the beer all over the table and floor. And he's just, is this necessary? And starts like, without breaking eye contact, starts wiping the table.
Wasn't necessary, but it was fun. Do you want a hand with that? Toss me a rag and I'll help you out.
Fine. And he hands you the rag and actually just leaves.
Thauma follows him and just like gives the bartender a gold. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe ask your friends to keep beverages in vessels next time.
To be fair, I was trying to keep them in the vessel, but they were not quite making it there.
Beautiful. All right, so underwater beer pong is now completed.
I'm gonna
Beer pong
Seb up.
complete.
And we're gonna sort of like swim in like that zigzaggy, sort of slightly following the wall up to the room.
I'm just like behind Leo, just like making sure that they don't like just veer off the edge of the stairwell.
I love it. Love it.
Yes,
So Elomi,
Yes,
how many messages did you send Elomi? Just the one? Or
Just
did
the
you,
one.
like- Okay.
Elomi's gonna be like waiting at the door for when they get back. Like they didn't want to like dress all back up right away again, but what have they been doing to my boy?
Gonna open the door quite loudly, and go, "We have a champion!" And I'm gonna like lift Seb up by his claw, so he's sort of like dangling.
Just dangling. Oh, I see. I see. I was worried for nothing.
Seb
Seb
beat
looks
Leo's ass
very
at
proud of himself.
beer pong.
A very good boy, Seb.
He is a natural. I think we should enter him in some sort of tournament.
Seb,
He'll be like the first
playing crab.
First crab playing beer pong.
Oh my.
Beautiful.
Oh, I tell ya.
That'll just be the rest of the campaign. Screw everything else. It's just Seb's rise to glory.
This just becomes a sports anime now.
Not what I was expecting, but you know, I'm for it. Great. So, are you gonna settle in for the night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have any preventive aspirin for Leo? Is that a thing?
I mean, like you could drink some tea.
Yeah.
I'll drink some tea.
You do have kelp bulbs
Oh, we do. I
that
forgot
you
what they
got
do.
a while back. It's in our Discord.
I know it's in our Discord, but that
It says eating one will heal 1d4 and remove poisoned, paralyzed, or most illnesses. I would say hangover as well.
sweet.
Yeah, that would be from poisoning.
I will eat my bulb then.
I think you had 3?
Yeah.
Let me open up my inventory. Yes. So I will just remove one.
Great.
So I'll slurp it down and then, like, tie myself up in the kelp sheets and start snoring very loudly.
Beautiful. It's like the texture of like a bell pepper. It's like hollow. There's just like, and with a little bit of kind of liquid inside, and a nice crunchy exterior. Yeah, it's a little bitter, but not too bad. All right, so you settle in for the night, and wake up refreshed in this. These are very, very comfy, cozy beds. And you hear a knock at the door.
Would you like me to do it?
Why are people knocking on the door?
If you can get that, I'll put on my my makeup in the bathroom. I'll get my face on.
Okay. I'm gonna go open.
Thauma just stays under whatever kind of kelp blanket there is.
I'm gonna sort of like open the door, but not like wide open, and sort of like poke my head out. Yeah, can I help you?
There is a gentleman in like a hotel uniform who has a tray and says, "Breakfast service?"
I didn't know we were staying somewhere quite so fancy schmancy, but shall yeah. What's on the menu for breakfast?
Oh, it is a salmon crusted in coral powder.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take the tray.
That'll be 2 gold.
Oh yeah, of course, and I give them 2 gold and a 2 silver tip.
All right, he takes it and he sort of counts it out, looks at you, and puts it in his pocket.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna shut the door.
Okay, perfect.
Pretty presumptuous to bring food and then charge us for it when we didn't order it.
Is a little. But you know what? Breakfast is served. I'm just gonna put the tray down. Is this suspicious? Actually, no, Leo wouldn't know. Never mind.
Okay.
Well, it would seem like an overall bad move to poison your best paying customers. But that's me. Oh, do I need to roll anything to put on my makeup, or do you think that I have it down
yeah.
from... Okay.
No, you gotta roll it every time.
11 plus... What do I add?
Dexterity and proficiency, which is proficiency is 2.
Yeah, 15.
Okay. Are you doing Tauma's makeup?
Thauma, would you like a little makeup as well, or do you want to have breakfast first?
I'm not ready to eat yet, so yeah. Makeup
Okay.
would be good.
Okay.
No chronic fatigue point this morning, just not awake yet.
Yeah.
All right.
Not a morning person.
Alright, that is a
morning
16 for
octopus.
Tauma's makeup.
Total?
Yeah, 16 total.
Okay. And are you eating the food?
Leo's not because he is a vegetarian. Well, they're a vegetarian.
Elomi's definitely going to take a bite.
As you take a bite, it tastes like fish.
Excellent. Just according to plan.
It tastes pretty good. It's kind of like, cheap hotel food. It looks prettier than it tastes.
Oh, yeah. I've been in my fair share of, like, hotels with mediocre breakfasts.
Is it a continental shelf breakfast?
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing good. It's like a 5 out of 10, Leo. You're not missing out on much.
Yeah, but Alex missed the pun.
Oh! Like yeah.
Still trying to grab it there?
No. I felt a tug on the line. I got it.
Thauma eventually eats a little bit of it. They're not much of a breakfast octo.
Should we maybe like look at procuring you two some new digs, some new clothes to like add to the layers of disguise?
That might be a good idea.
You need to... Elomi, do you need more makeup to keep this going? 'Cause I don't know how long we'll be here. Restock?
Probably.
I don't know how many uses there are in a disguise kit, so...
I'm not sure either.
You've used it several times. It's definitely got some uses left in it, but it's gonna run low.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah. I'm also a serial makeup hoarder, so I would probably be like, oh, we're almost out, even though it's like half full.
So maybe we can do some shopping while we try to get to the temple for Galathea? Temple of Galathea?
We're actually,
Are we close?
yeah, I think that we're actually just across the street from it, if y'all want to go there first.
I mean, we can do that. Like, I just want to make sure that you two are going to be, like, safe and unrecognized.
That is true. New digs would probably be... Yeah, let's go. Let's go do some shopping first.
Okay.
I can't always be in this pauper's garb.
And you know what? I think Seb needs like a little top hat and a monocle. No one will recognize him.
Seb like straightens out his back and gives a very dignified.
I'm gonna like bow to him.
All right, so you set out. As you are checking out and turning in the key for the hotel, the person at the desk says, "Oh, and I see you partook in our breakfast service. That's wonderful. There's just a 7 silver fee for meal services."
The person who brought it to us charged us 2 gold. So I think
yes, that was for the food. This is for the service.
Got it. Okay. And Elomi goes ahead and gives them 7 silver.
Counts it out very slowly. 7 silver?
Was that 7 or 8? Okay.
I'm gonna lean over and say, I think they want a tip.
Oh! Sorry, not quite awake yet. 2 more silver on the counter.
Thank you. Have a lovely day.
Excellent. Thanks.
We're not staying here again, right?
I mean, if we continue to stay here, it's gonna quickly burn a hole in our pocket. So,
yeah.
Let's find somewhere a little more in our budget.
Yeah. Who is leading the way to find a shop?
How about the person who knows the city?
Do we need to take Gideon with us out of the stables, similar to how we need to take the car out of the parking lot when we check at a hotel?
No, you could leave Gideon there for a while.
Okay. Elomi's gonna be leading the way through the spiral market. We wanted clothes first, yes?
Yeah.
All right.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation check. It's not a 1. That's good.
It's a 2.
It is a 2.
It takes you a while.
Plus 4, so 6.
It still takes you a while. And when you do find it, it's a pretty rundown place. They don't have a ton of options. Your options are basically... Real quick, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I can't see anyone. I think my internet is too slow right now, so I can't...
Yeah, your image kind of just went all sorts of pixelated.
Cool. That's super weird. But anyway, so they have like a couple of nice kind of clothes, a couple of cloaks, and not a whole lot of selection, and not anything super fancy.
Mm.
But there
Well,
are
not
clothes
like
there
we-
that you wanted to swap it up.
Yeah. Not like we need anything too fancy, just something that the guards haven't seen us in before.
Okay. It costs a silver for each of you, and you can get a new outfit.
Excellent.
I'm just gonna get like a cloak with a hood.
Okay. Great. While you are in the shop, though, one of the shopkeeps is eyeing you very closely.
Can I get a read on this person? Like, what do they look like? And are they looking at either Elomi or Thauma specifically?
Yeah, make an insight check. And I'll also describe what they look like.
That is a 21 for insight.
Okay. They are. It's a man, and he's got a dark. It's a merfolk man, dark green tail, kind of neatly cropped brown hair, and you see some recognition in his eyes as he's looking at Elomi.
But I even have the hair dye still.
It's possible that they actually know your features. And hair dye.
Ship. Elomi's going to
I don't know if Elomi has noticed yet, so Leo would have to tell you.
yeah, Elomi's lost in the clothes, like fawning over the ones that are like a little bit flashier with like these long drapey sleeves. But they're like, I gotta be practical about it, so
I'm going to sort of swim around the shop a little bit and sort of like look a little distracted, and then try and knock over a rack of clothing that's right next to this individual and try and knock it onto him.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Roll either performance or deception to like not be super obvious about it.
Neither of those are amazing. They're not negatives, but that is a 13 on performance.
Great. He is like about to swim forward, and then you manage to. There's kind of a big wooden rack covered in different like hats and stuff, and you manage to topple that over, and it very narrowly Actually, does it miss? Nope, it hits him. It lands on him. And he's.
Oh, by Didea, sir, I'm
way.
so sorry. Let me help you up there, mate.
What are you doing?
I wasn't looking
Be
where I was
more
going.
Careful in my shop.
I'm really, really sorry, and I'm gonna sort of like see if this commotion gets Elomi's attention.
It definitely got top.
Yeah.
We don't need a hat for Seb. Leo, what are you doing?
I'm really sorry. I accidentally knocked this over, and I'm sort of like gonna go.
Ah. Elomi's
I
going
have
to.
no idea what.
Oh, it's just the look of, go, leave.
Yeah.
More of a.
Gotcha.
I was trying to like. Obviously didn't convey this very well. I was trying to like be like, do you know this guy? With my eyes.
Do I recognize him?
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Then Elomi's going to throw 5 silver at the counter, snatch up a sweater and a cloak, and head out the door.
Okay. Great. Yeah, he's very occupied right now. So he's not really paying attention to you, and you successfully get out of the store without him saying anything to you. And as you finish, the other two of you finish up, he kind of is like, wasn't there, didn't you? Just kind of shrugs and takes your money and sends you on your way.
Thanks very much, kind sir. I'm gonna swim out of the shop and into the street.
The fuck?
That guy was
What the show was that?
given Elomi some really intense looks of like recognition, so I thought I would cause a bit of a distraction and get them out of there before he
Thank
put two
you.
and two together.
Thank you, Leo. I'm sorry, I thought you were still on about the hats for Seb. I thought that we agreed that would have been a little bit too much, a little bit... It's fine. Elomi's pulling on the cloak while they're saying this. They're very, like, embarrassed.
Sorry, I panicked. I didn't know what else to do.
No, it's my face. It's fine.
But it's quite strange that he had that sort of like look of recognition, given that, you know, your makeup's quite stunning today. Your hair's a different color.
Thank you. I suppose it's possible that people would be regulars at the bars that I would sometimes sneak out to play at.
Maybe. Well, let's hope that he didn't get a really good look at you and just thought that you looked similar.
Yeah. I don't think I could get away with telling them that I just have that kind of face, do you think, Seb? Seb just looks away and holds his claws behind his back, sort of like, I don't know, I'm just Crab. I totally didn't beat someone's ass at beer pong last night.
So you have successfully
head
purchased
empty, just Crab.
new outfits or cloaks or whatever. Where would you like to head next?
I need to restock on makeup, so let's go there next, and then we can go to the Temple of Galathea.
Okay. It's easy enough to find, and it would cost you just like 4 copper for some makeup refills.
Oh, excellent. Sounds like a good deal.
And then you can head to the Temple of Galathea. It's easy to find, and in fact, you can see sort of the black arches in the distance. It's a very large. It's not like a big castle. It's more like a courtyard, a large courtyard with black gates around it, and several small buildings inside. And it says the Temple of Galathea across the front. And on that note, I think we need to call it a day.
I think so.
Because Google Meets is yelling at us.
Hey,
Yeah.
thanks Google Meets. I'm sorry I started the beer pong thing.
No, that was the best part of the night, I think.
Yeah, that was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much for joining us. And have a lovely evening /afternoon/morning, everyone.
Bye,
Have a great
everyone.
week.